Peace, y'all. Normally I would do the class sessions, but since I've been doing video of cooking, this is part of the class. This is a class. Remember, every day I tell y'all, or I try to tell you this. On my page, it's not just about ancient history. It's not about the Babylonians, the Sumerians, the Kush. It's not about Egypt. It's not about Greek, the Romans, the Persians. It's not about the Romanians. It's not about here in America. It's not about the indigenous people. It's about modern time life. Because we could do all that ancient, beautiful history, beautiful, magnificent history that was our descendant. It's not about religion. It's not about Christianity. It's not about the Moors. It's not about Hebrew Israelites. It's not about the Muslims. It's not about the conscious community. It's about modern time now. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing on a daily basis of life? Now you see me, even Buddhists. I got the Buddhists. A lot of y'all not into Buddhism. I'm now starting Buddhism because I found out that our ancient ancestors created Buddhism. This ain't no Asian, the melanin skin of mulatto type skin. No. Our ancient ancestors, if you can go in even the history of Egypt, they was doing Buddhism. So what that tell me? It tells me that Buddhism is a spirituality system. That's what it is. It's not a religion. So, saying that to say this, that this video is part 2 of cooking for my wife. And now I'm making dinner. And I'm about to show you certain things I'm going to use, what she wants, and break it down. And then you're basically going to see me cook it until the finished job is done. Peace. Well, what you see me doing now, I'm cleaning off my potatoes. Okay? I'm cleaning off the potatoes because why? I am having potatoes, corn on the cob, with pork chops. The potatoes going to be baked. So, this is why you see me corn on the cob. See the pork chops. I'm gonna marinate that. Okay. There's the potatoes. I'm about to marinate the potatoes as well. So what you do is take the butter and you're gonna butter down the skin. So you butter down the skin of the potato because you want the skin to have a flavor to it. You understand? Then you add a little salt. And what the salt does is it's gonna stick to the skin. The salt I use is it's not a thick salt. Like some people use that sea salt. I'm not too fine with sea salt. And maybe because I'm not used to it, I add my garlic powder onto the potato. Okay? Then you close this up because this has to bake. You put it on at 3 to 400 degrees. And what you want to do is cut this open. You cut it open so once it starts to bake, it'll open up. Okay? See what I'm saying? Then you put the butter on it. The oven's already preheating. I'm already preheating the oven. Okay? So you put your salt on it. Put it on the other side. Your garlic. You don't need much. You just want the skin to have flavor. You want the skin to have flavor to it. Close it up. Put that's going in the oven. This is the second one. All we need is 4. I'm doing 4 for today. So, I'm making a batter for my pork chops. Excuse me, have to check something. All right, now. Just a little bit of milk, just a little bit. Remember I told you I don't like using certain, I don't like using a lot of forks and spoons and stuff like that. I don't like that. Metal, because it's not real metal. But a lot of your forks and spoons got nickel in it, y'all don't know that at all. But it's in there. That's the batter for my pork chops. Is the pork chops. We're going to marinate that with my special batter. But first I'm going to put my seasoning in it. Then I'm going to let it soak in the batter. Make sure you always clean your countertop after you do what you need to do. Right now, what you should be doing is cleaning. The grease is hot, the potatoes in the oven, baking, and I already marinating. Part of my meat. You got my meat, the pork chops here, and then that's my special sauce. I breaded to heat it up. So, giving y'all just a little insight. This is dinner now. This is dinner. This ain't no breakfast. It's dinner. I already showed you our breakfast, but now you see that? That's the potatoes baking. That's the potatoes baking. So you got potatoes, you have corn on the cob, and you got pork chops. That's what she wanted. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all like, yo, but you eating pork? Listen. Any food that you eat right now, that you go to the supermarket, you did not grow it out of your backyard. So how authentic or how you be able to know that your meat is good? You think you can go to any butcher shop and get the best meats. It's a possibility. But just a little insight. If you ain't done it yourself, you ain't harvest the animal, kill the animal like they got a slaughterhouse. They got a real slaughterhouse and you ain't see the animals being slaughtered and they cut up the animal in pieces and you bring this home. And if you think pork is bad for you, don't get it twisted. If you do your true research, pork was eaten a lot. Pork was eaten a lot. And the whole object about pork is you're not supposed to eat too much meat. I don't care if it's pork, beef, lamb. You're not supposed to eat too much meat, period. But once every blue moon, you can have meat. You understand? Don't let people stop playing with your head. Do your research and find out ancient history. Even now, they eat pork. Bring a fucking pig around village people and find out if they're just gonna let that go when they're hungry. You'll find out the truth. But anyway, let's get on here. I got the meat marinated. So now I'm gonna put the meat into my special sauce. So it's about to get prepared once because it's oil. I don't want the oil to get overheated. That's one thing for sure. I don't want it to get overheated. Putting that sauce, marinate that special marinated. Let it soak. You understand? There you go. When my sauce marinate, that's supposed to let the sauce be marinating there. The special pork. And marinating there. Now, I told you you always want to keep your kitchen clean. Right? So this is my sauce. And it will be going in there. But I'm going to give you part 2. This is part 2 of dinner. Let's go over it. Let's go over it. We got the meat marinated in the sauce. We got the heat. The oil, is heating up. We've got the corn on the cob. Right? She's almost ready. We've got the oven 400 degrees.
We got 4 potatoes.
Bacon in the oven. Now we get ready. Part 2. Peace.